Hello, everybody. Time for some backgammon action. Another practice match on Backgammon Galaxy. So, if you are interested in lessons or buying one of my books, please visit my website. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and press the like button. And now, without further ado, let's start a match. Okay, today I'm playing Mano from France. So let's go. Let me show you. Here's the board. Okay, ready to start. Six, two. So of course I cover and bring a checker down. So he has a blitzing structure after his double five, so I will try to build a prime if possible. 4-2 is a good number. So if he splits into the bar, maybe I have a good double already here. I think it's a bit too early, certainly the favorite. This looks like a double hit, and if he rolls badly, I would have cubed, but he hit me, so I don't cube just yet. Okay, now this should be a cube, mainly because of my priming chances. I mean, I'm down in the race, but I have an anchor, very good structure. So the idea here is not so much to blitz, but try to build a prime quickly and hopefully let him crunch his front position. Let's see how that will work out. First, I will bring some builders closer for one. So now I could make the 9. Guess that's what I do. Just keep the mid. And now I certainly want to hit. Not much else, but maybe like this. That looks better. Since I have to leave something anyway, I think I'll play it like this. Okay, he gets his anchor. Double 6 is a good number. For sure, I will cover, and I think there's no reason anymore to hang back on the 20 points, so I will just move these checkers. 6, 1. There's the 6. There's the 1. Double 5 is perfect. So now I will keep the prime as long as possible, I guess. Maybe I should simply make the ace point. Yeah, are there any bad numbers? I don't think so. I will just make the ace point. Looks a bit inflexible, admittedly, but I want to keep my prime for as long as possible. Yeah, 6-5 is bad. Here we go. But it's not terrible either. And he still has to hit me, which he does. And then I have to dance, and then he has to escape my prime. So which all of it happens. So too bad. Now of course I'm second guessing. Pass is clear. My 6-5. Maybe I should have But I mean, this was really the worst sequence. And as you know, I'm not trying to be too results oriented, but just kind of ironic that the worst scenario came to pass. Okay, now I'm down 7 away, 5 away. Some hitting going on here. All kind of standard, I think. 6-2, I guess I just make the outfield point. I'm ahead in the race. That's a good number. So still too early to cube. Certainly, I still have to clear the 15 and the midpoint, which won't be that easy. So even despite my race lead, this is not a cube. It's also not the type of position I want to cube aggressively because there are not many gammons in it. Now that he gave up that point, I'm ahead 9 pips. He has got the stronger board, so much contact. Don't think it's a cube. Now I have an interesting choice, do I? Think I will play these. Does it really make sense to hit? I don't think so. I'm not playing a blitz. This looks nice structurally. I'm ahead in the race. I think this is going to be the play. Well, I was ahead in the race. Great shot by him. He can break contact now, which is unfortunate because we are entering a phase where there's not much to say. I don't know, something like this. So now he's the favorite, of course, but this is just far away from a cube. I mean, not anymore, of course. So at least we don't need to continue this boring game. Clear pass. Don't know why it says that he wins 3 points. It's always like a little bit of a shock for me at first. The 3 points, did I do something wrong? But simply a bug. What can you do? Good start for me, but is it enough to cube? I don't think so. I can make a good point first, and then I still probably won't have lost my market. Now, however, being down in the match, having some market losers, 13 pips ahead, I think there's enough volatility to cube this. I think he should take. Yep. Okay, I will hit, and I'm far ahead in the race, so I will step up, try to escape my back checker. He will hit me, of course, or maybe not, but seems to be a competent player, so I expect him to hit me. I will hit 2. Guess he should cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Yep. Okay, no dance, unfortunately for me. So I guess I should try to raise this home. Not sure what's the best way of doing it. I really don't like playing like this, to be honest. So I want to step out. Play like this. This is 5s and 4s. But with the 5, he has to give up the anchor. The other is 6s and 3s. And double 5s. I don't know. I will play like this. I think it's important to escape the back checker. So now he can hit me, yes, but then the 6 is kind of awkward. 5, 6, escaped. Well, again, he is gaining ground in the race. I hope this time I can get it home. Or win the race. Still contact left, but not too much. Yeah, I'll just make crossovers for the race. Hope that I don't roll an ace again. Okay, so I can clear the point. For 3, so probably he's thinking about leaving the checker on the bar point so that he has 6s to play. I think I would just play the checkers inside. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's saving a 6. Can understand that. I don't think I would have done it, but it pays off, as you can see. So that was a good shot. So I'm a favorite in the race. 2 crossovers. Okay. Better speed up now. So he is ahead now, but this is still not a 4 cube. Actually, it's far away from a 4 cube. Yes, the gaps. My take point is 20%. So, well, still no cube. Because he has me down to 30%, but now he might have a cube. Can see him cubing, even though he has gaps. I think I still would wait, which he does. So he will need, without doublets, he will need 3 more rolls. So I'm in good shape here. I'm in excellent shape. I'm winning this game. Okay, so 5 away, 4 away. And a gammonish position. I have to be careful when he cubes, certainly, because gammons win him the match, but off to a decent start here. I cannot hit on the bar. Do I really want to make the 3-point? Does that help me that much? I can also just play safe, head in the race. doesn't look too great, but the 3-point is far less valuable than the 4 or especially the 5, so I'm reluctant to take risks to make it here with the racing lead, and a checker escaped. Double fours was a good number. So I don't think he should step up. I think he should just make the 8 and come down. Yeah, good play. Nice. Another good number by me. I will step up, and then the last deuce plays itself. So he should safety. He should move with his blot from the 24 to the 18. Yes, good play. Yeah, no need to cube here. Still need to get that checker to safety. Preferably now. Not quite. So these two are clear. I don't think I can afford to play like this because I'm running out of playable numbers. So this gives me more flexibility, and then I just have to hope for the best. Or do I? Does that help me? Maybe? Huh. I don't think I should do this. Looks inflexible in the long run. Okay, I'll just play like this. Not 100% sure. I mean, it gains on numbers like 3-1, of course, because he doesn't have freedom to move his checkers around. So maybe that was an argument for the other play. Not sure. But I just was afraid that with the midpoint and no more spares to move, that I would get a problem pretty soon. So I'm curious about the analysis there. So you might be thinking about hitting, but that would be actually good for me. Gives me a chance to hit back. I have the stronger board. So maybe he's not thinking about hitting, maybe he's just thinking about diversifying his checkers, something like this. Yeah, that makes sense. 4 steps out. Oops. I guess I will continue. Hope for the best. And now that I got missed, way ahead in the race, this is a trivial cube, I would say. Can roll a 7 or 9. And even if he gets a shot from his bar point, he hasn't won after hitting even, so tough take here. He might even hit me and lose a gammon because of it. 8 is not great. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Hit and cover. But even then, there is life to death. So that's maybe the gammon trap is on. Okay, he enters, but I can hit. So in the end, he hit me with the cover. And if he doesn't get really lucky, he will lose a gammon because of it. Okay, So do I need to bear off aggressively here? So that would be the aggressive variation. That's the more passive one. Also not completely safe. I mean, most of the time I win a gammon if I just get this home, but this also leaves shots sometimes. Now this is difficult for me. So how often does this leave a shot? I mean, I should win a gammon when I get this home safely. So I will play the chicken play. It all depends on how safe the gammon is actually. I think now it's very safe, so I will play it super safe. Yeah, curious again. If I should have taken the 3 checkers off. Okay, so now we'll be entering Crawford. Now I win 6 points, so I won the match. No, I didn't. That's unfortunate. No, just kidding. Crawford, gammons do matter for him. You have to be a bit careful, so gammon helps him. So 4. It's really itching to slot here. He's got, I mean, I'm doing well in the priming game. So that's my game plan. This looks kind of harmless. Yeah, I will go for it. I mean, yes, it increases my gammon losses, but it feels natural to go for the priming game here. I have the anchor. So now we'll hit, of course. Keep him busy, hopefully. By the way, I wouldn't have stepped up to the 18 in his shoes with his 6-4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. The number that I want to leave. 3. So that's how many numbers? 1, 5. So that's 10 numbers, and the other is 8. Okay, I will try like this, also like this. 5 cover and 6s escape. It looks a bit more diversified. So I want to move my back check. I think hitting is natural, and I want to move my back checkers. I'm not playing a blitz, but it buys me some time to develop my position. At least that's what I'm hoping. 1/6. Don't want to have 3 checkers on the ace. So now I need a good number. This wasn't good enough, maybe. Okay, he's gonna hit me again, I suppose, and now I'm under pressure here to perform. 5 is great. Interesting choice for him. Does he hit again or does he cover? So he decides to cover. I'm not sure about that, but I'm happy to have avoided the full prime. So now, of Of course, I'm playing against his back checker. As you can see, I think he should have stepped up with this back checker. Now he may get into trouble. Yeah, basically forced. Good number by me, of course. 6-5, controlling the outfield. So the plan is make the 6 prime. That was a good number for him. Plan would be make the 6 prime and let him crunch, of course. Okay, 1, 2. Seem to be clear. 3, 4. Maximum covers. I want to slot my bar point or make it even, and then ace is great for me. Now I need a 4. Basically to win. I don't want to hit. I want him to move for now. 4-5 is maybe the winner. Great shot. So now this looks very solid. Do I let him? I don't know. I mean, it's not interesting to discuss too much here. I think he should leave the ace point open, hope that I hit, and then hope that he can anchor maybe. I don't know. But it's just tough to find a winning scenario for him. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will just try to keep him from anchoring. This is fortunately not too interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Let's get this over with. Curious about the PR. I think he played well. Didn't see much. Okay, just clear from the rear. Safe as possible. Yeah, so that's it for the match. And let's see if we get some interesting spots to analyze. Okay, let's wait for the verdict. Okay, so I played well, which is great. So he asked for a rematch. Since we are in a video, I will accept it. So more material. Why not? Since we're doing practice here. So first match was good. Hope the second one will be similar. So that's a hit. Dance, standard cube. 3s and 5s hit. He's got nothing. Would be surprised if this is a take. Yeah, I think good pass. Yeah, the last match, it didn't feel like we had too many super interesting spots. I'm glad that he asked for a rematch. Okay. maybe I should split big here. I mean, I've got the stronger board. He's got the anchor, and I think the small split may not be enough. I'm duplicating 4, so let's do a little bit like a non-standard play, I would say. Normally you split to the 23 and safety the blot from the 11. So, but yeah, sometimes I like to get a bit more creative. So this looks, I think he should make the bar with the 4. No, this is too stiff. Why not play 11 to 7, make the bar, and go to the mid with 1 checker? So I think that was a mistake. Nines don't hit. 5-4 doesn't do anything, so maybe I should have run. So that was also not sure, but I want to make an anchor. I'm down in the race. Also don't see much reason to run. I much rather have an anchor now. I'll play with the goalkeeper, work on building my board. Certainly no cube here, or I'm pretty sure it would be a mistake. There it comes. So there's not enough market on, basically no market losers. You have 5 checkers here, so no rolls even with the doublet you cannot clear. So even if I miss here, which I do, I still would have a take now after this good sequence for him. So really no reason to cube. And this is pretty bad, could lead to many shots. So I can make the, I mean, I really want to make the 4 points. So I think I will just not make the deuce because I don't have too many checkers to build my board. So I want to build points in order. I will still play with the goalkeeper. 4-3, slotting the ace. And now still no shot, unfortunately. Okay, double threes. I want to keep the goalkeeper still. I'm way down in the race. Don't want to give him the option to play behind my anchor, so it's going to be this. And well, that's really unfortunate. I have to break my board, so even now when I hit him with a weak board, not much winning chances. I still will keep back. You never know. And maybe, yeah, the idea would be to run from the 21, keep the checker on the 23. I mean, I've got a 4-point board. If I hit him, well, now I don't have a 4-point board anymore, but still, that's the best chance for me. And with the anchor, I'm not in much danger of losing a gammon, so 4. I don't want to leave it direct. Now it's getting a bit dangerous. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I can play like this. This is tough. So this is And he's got the stronger board, but I think I have to play for the win. He can dance, and even if he hits me, I'm a favorite to anchor. I mean, I'm going to play for the win here. But just step out now. My last checker. In good shape. Yeah, a bit unfortunate that I had to break my board. What can you do? Okay, so I want to step out and make the point, I think. That looks good. Hope that I get missed. And now I have decent race chances in the race. Let's just diversify the checkers. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a lot of wastage here. So I'm certainly quite a big underdog, especially when rolling small all the time. Need some big numbers here. 5, 3. Hope that I don't roll too many 4s. Double 3s is a good shot. So here's 6 checkers off. I still have the gap on the 4, so I will just roll. Now it's getting interesting. But I still can roll a 4. His take point is lower than 4 at a normal score. 8 checkers, 10 checkers. So if I take 2 off and he hits his gap, then I'm a favorite. If I hit my gap, then I'm in trouble, big trouble. So that's really, I mean, at 0-0, I think I would cube it here. Not so sure. I will just roll. See, now I'm happy that I rolled. But of course, that's being results oriented. Yeah, no chance in the game. Yeah, I'm curious about this one. Double 3s. Guess the standard reply. To 1. Don't see much here. Five, 2, not the best. I guess 2 down. Don't see why I should leave a shot here. Maybe I should come up to my bar point now. So if I hit him, at least I cannot make any inside points. So I think his shoes, I would have preferred that. Six, 2, just making the points and hoping that he stays. Okay, he makes the bar. Now it's interesting. I think I have to be a bit more aggressive now. He has a blot in his home board, and I don't want him to escape that easily. 3, 2. I can hit, but then what else do I do? So maybe I should just cover, play like this. Looks a bit strange. I could leave that checker there. That's good for whenever he jumps out. Not sure, frankly. This looks okay. I will play like this. Hope that he doesn't roll a 5. This seems to be, it seems to be more contact here. It's only 5-3 that hits. And in the other variation, 5-3 would have been good as well. 5-1, I think it's too risky to hit loose here. I just hope that he crunches. I think. Maybe I should have hit loose. Don't know. 5-1, good number for him. Okay, 6-5 out with 2, and now let's see if he can roll 8, 9 or better. Even if he rolls an 8 or 9, yeah, I would have some chances to hit him back. Now, the way this went, 15 pips, clear pass. Okay. Six away, 4 away. Okay. Bad start. What can you do? Just try to play your best and hope that you get more favorable dice later. 3-1 makes the point. Yeah, interesting decision for him. Doesn't want to hit me because of the returns, but the hit seems to be more natural, to be honest. Now I think he has to hit. He will hit, of course. 6s are duplicated as well. And now he shouldn't hit. 1, 2. We'll keep the prime. So again, I'm a solid favorite, but really no need to cube for the lack of market losers, basically. I mean, now my only market loser would include something like double 5s, followed by a small number by him. Yeah, just make the 4, slot the 5. Why this? Why make the deuce? Don't get it. He should build his board, I think. Okay. Six one wasn't the greatest roll. So now these things are happening. Now he has the extra checker on the deuce, and that was basically all because he misplayed. What was it? The 4-1, I think, at least in my opinion. So now with all these blocks, I just wanted to say I would take some risk to leave the anchor, but there's no risk taking possible here. So still a solid favorite, but simply also not far too far ahead in the race. So now it's even the question whether maybe I should just play like this, because feels like contact even favors me. So why should I give him something? If he rolls sixes, he might be in trouble. Yeah, this is, for example, a trouble number. And now I feel I can cube. I'm still ahead in the race, and now I have shots. So now I can see all these market losers hit, followed by basically anything. So I will double here. Even if I miss, it's an even game. So, yeah. So now I miss, and I'm still the favorite. Could I have played the 4-2 different? Don't know. It looks okay to me. Also, he has to give up outfield control now because he doesn't want to get hit, which is also good for me. 6. Get the checker home, I guess. Two, 1. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should just make my 3-point. Feels good. I mean, certainly increases gammon wins. I can also move closer. This looks really strong, so I will play it. So now he has to continue breaking the board. Okay, that plays itself. So taking checkers off, that necessary. Feels like it leaves way more shots. I mean, the race should be basically gin if I avoid getting hit, but just in case I will hit him. I mean, not much shot equity for him anyway, and just that seals the win in the race. And we are down to a 4-point match now. Okay, so both sides have to be doubling aggressively in at that score. So expect some early cube action, but not in this position type. Gammons just went way down, at least for me. Yeah, and my best option is to just go for the race. I don't want to make the 4-point. The 9-point is a great landing spot in case I get missed. So I'm basically preparing. Yeah, you can see, for example, here. So I just wanted to say now I'm playing a favorable holding game with a racing lead, but that racing lead just evaporated. So now it's basically even. Yeah, it's even. He's on roll. Now I'm the favorite. I have to be aware that I have to cube aggressively because his take point is high, but of course that wasn't enough. And now I lost my market. At a normal score, you may be able to take it, but not at 4-way, so clear pass at the score. So I hope you'll take it. So his take point is much higher than for money, or not much higher, but higher. Don't want to exaggerate. I mean, if he takes it, I think it's not a super big deal. I think it's a pass. Okay, I won 4 points, but I didn't win the match. So it seems to be really a bug here in Galaxy. 5-2. Okay, I'll hit and split here. So now things have changed. He has to cube super aggressively, but I have to be careful cubing. Okay. Especially in gammonish positions. I have to pass a lot. But this is not a gammonish position, especially now. Great shot. And in a pure race, actually, I can cube aggressively. He has to pass this. So that's... Okay, why can't... okay, I can cube even though the button was kind of gone. I mean, this is a clear pass. And with all likelihood, we will get to the four-way, two-way score. 5-point win, great. Now he has to cube hyper aggressively. So probably if I don't roll well here, it's going to be a cube for him already. This is an overplay, even at the score, I would think. Double deuces is very nice. So question is whether he can cube this. 4-5. I would like to stay there to get an anchor, but then I don't have any good 5, so I have to run out, I think. It's also not bad. So now he cubes, I can understand that, but the take is super easy. I don't know if it was a cube because my position is actually quite strong. Now the question is whether I should step up with the other checker as well. Feels a bit risky at the score, many double hits. I think at the score, gammon value 1, I should be a bit more cautious. So, yeah, for example, 5-1 would have been a double hit. He should hit me, I think. Got away here. I would have danced, by the way. So he played that very quickly. Maybe he overlooked the hit because the 8-point, also, if he wants to play a priming game, again, the 8-point doesn't form a prime together with his mate deuce point. So it really doesn't help him much with regard to priming potential. So yeah, he just should have hit me. And I got lucky here to have gotten away. So now I think he has to move his back checkers. Double aces is a great shot. I think I will switch. Maybe I can use the time to escape. Yeah, I think switch is fine. Like more like a defensive switch. Yeah, you can see his prime structure is far from ideal. I don't even know if that was the best choice. I will step up to the edge now. And he'll hit me, of course. A6 is not great. I think I have to hit. yeah, that keeps him from. And maybe he should have played 7-1 here. Hit me again. Tactically, gammon value super high. I mean, cannot lose a gammon. Think that was too passive again. Maybe we can have a look at that later. Okay, 6-5. I don't see much. It feels like he played this a bit too passively. With a gammon value of 1, so gammons are extremely valuable for him. Well, I keep rolling 6-5. What can I do? Nothing, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. That's even more unfortunate. 3, I cannot hit anything. So that was a very bad turn of events, especially after double threes. But really, I still don't think he played that ideal. That seems fine. Now I have a chance to anchor. Maybe that was an overplay. I'm not sure about that one. Interesting. I should have come in here, and that's the killer. So it seems, yeah, kind of unfortunate to lose a gammon here. If I do lose a gammon, so that shows you can also win a gammon by accident, even if you don't go aggressively for it, which you should have done, of course, in my opinion. But maybe I'm criticizing his game here with, and he did everything right, which I doubt in this case. So let's say good game. So that's it. Yeah. Think I'm gonna win the PR here, but that's all I will win in this second match. Okay, good game. Let's see how this went. Yeah, similar as the one before. Okay, so then we have 2 matches to analyze. So that's the analysis of the first match. Yeah, I screwed up the first game, but after that, I played well. So let's look at the first big mistake here. Look at my blunders. So this was a big cube mistake. I was underestimating the positional strength. I mean, having the strong board, priming, and attacking potential. So probably what kept me was that he doesn't have a checker on the roof and that I'm down 16 pips, but I have so many positional advantages and some threats. I should have found that cube. By the way, I'm using the same skin or a similar skin to Galaxy here. Alex Ashagian, who also has a YouTube channel, sent me this skin. Thanks, Alex. Let me know what you think about this. So this looks very similar to the original skin that I use on Galaxy. Okay, so then finally found the cube. And so it seems like we both over evaluated Black's racing strength here, because that's basically the only thing that Black has going for him here. Have all the positional advantages and can easily build a prime, and yeah, it's quite difficult for him to get this home. So he should have passed this. So basically we both had our problems evaluating this type of position. Then I made one more blunder here. That was a complete oversight. That was just, not enough focus. Of course, I should have made the deuce point much stronger, much better than playing this. For whatever reason, I didn't see it. Maybe I thought I need to have a better prime, but I mean, this is also as good a prime and a much better structure. So I don't know. That was just completely careless. I think it happened, and that is what you should avoid, because I was still debating my 4-3, where I made the ace point. You can see I made the ace point. I should have played more flexible and break the 9, break the 9, and then I rolled 6-5, and I was just like wondering whether I should have done something differently on the previous move, and didn't pay attention because of that to the present decision, which is always bad. Always stay in the present. You cannot change the past. So guess that was the mistake. Mental game mistake, as they call it. Okay, let's see if I had some more blunders. Next game, game 2. One more blunder. No, that was him. Yeah, he should have hit 2 checkers here. So, but let's look at my blunders. Nothing in this game. Standard racing pass. Nothing exciting there. Then a standard cube by me in game 3. Ahead in the race, having some threats. So yeah, clear cube. I found that one at least. And in the end, I managed to win 2 points. I think it got into a race quickly, so nothing too interesting. And here, I played too stiff. Should have made the 3-point. Put some more pressure on him. Just didn't feel like the 3-point was worth it. So problem with my play is that it's super inflexible, and even if I escape my other back checker, it would be very difficult to bring this home. So this is just puts a little bit more pressure on him. And if he hits me, it's also not the end of the world. So yeah, kind of should have known that, but yeah, made the sizable error here. Then the cube. Yeah, I was surprised by his take. I mean, you can see this a slight gammon danger even for him in these variations where he hits me but loses gammon because of it. So clear pass. And in the end, he hit me and covered and lost the gammon anyway. Then Crawford, yeah, I got carried away. Here, it was just itching to slot and play purely go for the prime. Was an overplay in the end. I think it would have been fine at a normal score, at least not such a big mistake. So yeah, got carried away a bit, but also not the end of the world. I guess that was it. So second part, or after the first match, all in all, I played well, I would say. And so then let's look at the second match. Okay, as you can see, the PR in the second match is very similar to the one in the first. So let's see what happened here. Cube action first game. Close pass, a good find by him. Yeah, I only have the 3 point, so that's plenty of work to do still, but he's got nothing and just too many gammons to take it, it seems, but no big deal. Next match, next game. Yeah, my fancy play. Another fancy play that turned out to be a mistake. I mentioned it before. Standard play is to safety the blot on the 11 and make the small split. I thought with all the duplication just looked nice, so just a bit of fancy play syndrome. What can you do? What else? The cube. Yeah, I criticized that cube already. Simply no market losers. Not even great equity because there's so much contact. So that was way too early. I don't know if there was anything else of interest from my side. I don't think so. In the end, he won the game. Yeah, there were all these moves where I stayed back. I think that was all correct. And maybe in case you wondered, because 6-5 hitting here, that's of course risky and you lose many more gammons. But when the gammon value is not extremely high, like in this case, when in doubt, I go for the win. I mean, you can see wins many more games, and this time I was correct. Just whenever it happens that he hits you back and you dance and he picks up all the blood, you feel a little bit stupid because, of course, you could have avoided that. But this is the move that gives you by far the best chance to win the game. So in the end, I lost the race, I think. Next game, also not too interesting. Just a racing pass. So then the game after again. Yeah, standard cube, or I'm always saying standard, but this has all the ingredients of a cube. You're ahead in the race. You have clear threats. Anytime you hit, you lose your market probably, or most of the time. So then I would say it's a very clear cube. Standard might be the wrong word. It's barely a take, as you can see. Okay, won that game, and then we got to four-way, four-way. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought at the score this would be a pass. So actually I was thinking the take point in a long race at four-way is slightly higher than for at a normal score. So I'm a bit surprised that he can take with 22% winning chances. I mean, I can make a quick rollout, but I doubt that it will change much. So yeah, whatever. Okay, now it seems it becomes a pass in the rollout. I will interrupt the rollout. You can see. So after the rollout, a small pass, but no matter what you do, you can't make a big mistake whether you take or pass. I thought it was a pass, but yeah, just pretty much borderline. Next game, nothing much. Clear racing pass again. And the final game where I criticized his passive play. So let's look at the double aces. I understand the idea of wanting to be more aggressive at that score, but this is just wrong idea. This actually even wins more gammons. And yeah, just stick to the standard plays. If you don't see really a distinct increase in gammons, so then you may want to deviate. So pretty big mistake here. The cube, even at the score, a bit too early. Yes, black's gammons are increased, but actually white is favorite to win the game. So of course, clearest take in the world. And then another biggish mistake by me. So I didn't even debate this. I thought, okay, I need to get this checker home. I mean, the way I played it, it wins more games, but of course it exposes the back checker to an attack and therefore loses more gammons. And I'm at gammon safe mode. So then, as the name says, saving the gammon is a priority here, and you can see losing like 5 percentage points more gammons, and I just should have played this. Pretty big mistake. And another, there was one that I wanted to show you before, yeah, this one, which I criticized. I mean, he should have gone for the attack, even wins more games. Tries to keep me from anchoring, and the 8 point is really not a very desirable point in this position with the deuce point made. Okay, that was that. And my last bigger mistake was this here. I just reflexively slotted the next inner or the inner board point to strengthen my board with the next roll. However, I should expect to be attacked here, and then I don't want to have a blot in my board, so the simple safe play would have been correct. So medium-sized mistake here, and I guess that was it. So this was a little bit longer practice session with 2 matches. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I recommend you to visit my website so you can either order one of my books or ask me for lessons if you're interested. Yeah, nothing more to say except for until next time.